Hello world, how you doing? Ndumiso Mazibuko here, host of the Unchristian podcast. It's been a while since I've spoken to you through a camera and a screen, and I just thought I wanted to come to you this morning and give you a sign of life. First of all, many of you know that the past month or so has been very difficult for me and my family. We lost our mother, and shortly after that, we had another funeral in the family, and and the list goes on of generally stuff that we're going through. But I wanted to first of all come here and convey my sincerest thank yous to everybody, to you all that have been supportive, that have been praying, that have been sending messages, that have been understanding during this season and this time. Thank you for your patience as well, particularly to our viewers and audience on the Unchristian podcast and Intimate Moments with. It's not only been a hard it's not only been a hard 2 months or so, but really 12 months have been very, very hard. The last five of that have been acutely difficult. Due to my mom's sickness and the stress that came with that, through changes that we were going through in life, in business, on the Unchristian podcast. But all of this impacted me personally on a very, very hard level, where I could not be as productive as I would like to have been, and as I always am. It has it hit very hard, and my mental health went in a very bad direction, right? So it affected how I showed up, for everything. And so many of you who are following us on the Unchristian podcast would have realized that our broadcast schedule was interrupted and so forth. And that's because of just all the stuff that I was going through myself behind the scenes. Thank you so much for supporting us, for checking on us, for offering your kindness and your assistance in many of the things that we're doing. At the stage that I am right now, picking up the pieces, rebuilding going forward, rebuilding my health, rebuilding everything that had to take a back seat while we prioritize family at that time. So thank you so much. I want to let you know that as from this week, we'll be releasing new content again on the Unchristian podcast. And I want to really appreciate explicitly the team that I work with on the Unchristian podcast. Babala Kotana, my producer, Ndumiso, my social media manager and marketer, and Dudungos, my co-host on the Unchristian podcast. Thank you to them, who have been an amazing support as well, and who have helped in carrying me really through a very hard time. My family and I still have a long journey to go ahead of ourselves, so we still covered your prayers. And what I wanted to really say coming into this video was, yes, to thank you, but just also let you know that we're going to start releasing content again and start talking to you and returning back to our broadcast schedule. We will release an episode on intimate moments with in the next week or so. I want you to look out for that, where I will be the guest on that episode. There will be a guest interviewer or host coming in that's going to do that episode with me, and it's going to be a full tell-all life update, right, on what's been happening, where I am, and where are we going as the Unchristian Network. And I'll be telling you about exciting new shows and programs that are coming on our network as well in 2024. So there's a lot in store that we have, and there's a lot that we are going to do for you and together. I'll keep it this short. This was really unprepared. Sorry for the bloopers and all of that, but I really appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time. Please keep us in prayer. God bless you. See you soon.